Yeah, why are you so angry all the time?
Let me count the ways.
Let you count the waves?
So I'm gonna flip that question on you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask, why does our contemporary Western culture have such an issue with people being angry, especially people who present as women? See, I'm of the opinion that not only are there justifications for being angry pretty much in any situation, but that the problem is not the anger, the feeling of anger, especially from a magical perspective. That the problem is that we often aren't deliberate and conscious about how we choose to express anger. And that's what makes the difference between anger being the energy that travels through actions that are destructive or negative or harmful. And anger can travel through actions that are productive and helpful and good. A lot of the protests that we've been seeing in our culture lately have been, to my mind, very positive actions that are fueled by anger. And I had a couple of really great conversations yesterday with people, and that topic kept coming up, so I figured that this would be a good topic for us to explore today. So anger itself is, in my opinion, a very neutral energy, especially in magical practice. Imagine that it is electricity, right? And if you are trying to light up your store and you want your books to be lit correctly and you want your mojo bags and curios to be lit correctly and you definitely want your tarot cards to get great lighting, then you're going to send electricity through the devices that provide that light. So you're doing something constructive with that energy. But what if you sent that very same energy, the electricity, and you sent it through a blender? You would not only not have light to light your products, but you would be creating a lot of noise, and very unpleasant noise, in your store, which is not conducive to allowing customers to explore your products. So it's not the electricity that's the problem, just like it's not the anger that's the problem. It's the way that it is channeled or expressed or utilized. So, as a magical practitioner, I would like to encourage you to experiment with anger. I would like for you to try on the notion that the next time you get angry or feel frustration or feel any kind of fire underneath you that gives rise to the potential for a destructive or unhealthy action, what if you were to reroute that particular brand of electricity, that emotional content, and put it into something that you wanted to produce in the world? A conscious and intentional expression of anger, just like sending your magic right down your wand and pointing it in the correct direction and saying the correct words. And last but not least, anger can also be a really efficient way to raise energy. We do a lot of things in magical practice, especially if you work with groups of people in ceremonial settings or in circle. And raising energy together, or even raising energy by yourself, can be kind of an arduous process, especially if you're feeling insecure or a little bit nervous about it. But when you've got anger available, when you're feeling kind of fired up about something, you've already got energy raised. It's there, it's in your hands, and you can fire it off at something. I ask that you think about where you'd like to fire it, what you'd like to create with it or banish with it, and how that might be utilized as a really positive thing rather than bad. So, punctuating this statement with, anger is not bad, and I am not so angry, especially not right now. And maybe anger is not such a bad thing in our general society at large, including and especially us witchy folk. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.